Hi, we're Robin and Chris, and we're leaving crazy. We're in the process of moving to our retirement home in Italy with our cat Gino, and the process has proved to be a challenge during the pandemic. Join us as we leave crazy behind and start making our way to Italy. Hi everyone, we're still here in England and our world is just about the same given that we're still in a lockdown. We thought we'd give you an update today now that we're past the impeachment vote and we're waiting for the inauguration of Joe and Kamala on the 20th. So our days are pretty much the same every day. Being in lockdown, nothing much has really changed. We have a good routine where we get up in the morning and Robin and Gino have their playtime and he always wins. She walks away with the blood on her. And then we've been doing some trips to the market, as always. We also took a walk down to a nearby park called Castle Park. We took a walk to that park because we plan to meet up with a friend that we have here who is baking some lemon squares, and she wanted to drop them off to us. So we're gonna make a real quick trip to just do a handoff at the park, and we wanted to make sure we knew how to get there. It's the park where we had walked with Steve and Martin, where there was the river and the birds and the ducks and the mice running around. We also have done some work on getting some doctor appointments made. Now that we're here for quite some time, we want to establish with a doctor and have a couple of doctor's appointments that we need to attend. And we've also had some experience with the neighbor doing some renovations, which has been a little noisy in the daytime, but they're very respectful of us in the evening. Robin's been posting some of the videos where she does a time-lapse of her paintings, so you've seen some of those. And then also we've been watching the COVID numbers and the progress that the UK has been making with the vaccine. We've been getting some questions consistently from people, and we thought we would just go through some answers to those questions. So I've got a list of questions that people had provided to us, and so I'll just take us through each one of those. So Robin, the first question is, are you still planning to go to Italy in June?
Yes, that is the plan. We're still planning to go to Italy in June as long as the citizenship application is ready for submission. The company that we hired to help us with our citizenship is having trouble locating one of my grandmother's, my Italian grandmother's, great-grandmother's, a birth certificate. It's a little tiny little town in the center of Sicily.
Okay, the next question is, what if Italy is not open in June? So yeah, we're trying to get to Italy in June. That's the plan. We can only stay here in the UK until June because we'll have been here for 6 months. So if we can't get to Italy for some reason, we have plans B, C, and D already figured out. So what we'll probably do is look at the non-Schengen countries, and Montenegro is leading the way in terms of a country that we would go to. And if we can't, we decide against Montenegro, we have the Republic of Ireland, Romania, and Croatia potentially. So we just have a list of countries at this point, and we're doing some research, and obviously the US is always an option. All right, so the next question is, I know they drink a lot of tea here in the UK, but I know you love your coffee. So have you found something that you like?
Yeah, they have a number system based on strength. A lot of the coffees are like 1 is weak and 5 is the strongest. And we tried a couple of 3s and 4s. I don't remember where they're from. And but we landed on this great Peruvian coffee. It was the highest strength. I don't remember what it's called, but it's wonderful.
The next question is, when do you think the lockdown in Leicester will be over? So at this point, based on everything that we watch on the daily news, it doesn't seem like the lockdown in England in general is going to be over until at least Easter. And I think Easter this year is the beginning of April. So I think it's going to be quite some time. The next question is, how is the UK doing on vaccines?
The UK does about 350,000 vaccinations every day. I think they're up to around, they have vaccinated about 5.5 million people.
I think that's about right, what I heard.
And the communication between the government and the media about the vaccines is always, it's very amicable.
It's the one thing that the media will agree with the government on, is that they've done a good job of rolling out the vaccine program.
I have no idea when we're going to get ours. It seems like they're doing the British citizens first. I know they've been doing the 80-year-olds and 70-year-olds and healthcare workers. But I think we're not going to get ours. My fear is it's not going to be until we've already left this country.
Yeah, exactly. We have a doctor's appointment next month, and so we're going to ask the doctor's office if they know if there's a way for us to get the vaccine.
Plus, we get in there just by having the doctor's appointment. We get in their healthcare system.
All right. The next question is, what's your favorite TV or streaming show?
Oh my gosh, we just love Good Morning Britain with Piers Morgan and Susanna. He is funny. He doesn't let them get. He has politicians a lot on his TV show, and they're really great at not answering his questions. Just take a class in it. They're really good.
I also watch a lot of YouTube videos with people that focus on simplicity or Italy travel or other travel in the non-Schengen countries. The next question is, I'm sure you've tried a lot of new foods. What's your favorite new food? So Robin's usually not open to very spicy foods, but Stephen Martin introduced us to a restaurant called Kayal. They're self-described as a quirky South Indian dining option. So it's been great because, like I said, she doesn't usually try new foods, and it's really good. You liked it.
It's fantastic.
The next question is, did you keep your US cell phone service, or did you get something in the UK?
I had a Italian SIM card that I always used when I went to Italy, so I had that. I keep it with my passport. And so when we got to the UK, I just switched to that Italian number full time, and I ixnayed the American number.
Yep, and I bought a SIM card, a UK SIM card from a company called 3. I did that after our quarantine was done. We went over to the mall right here behind us, and I got the 3 card, and we pay about $60 less per month by using our Italian and our UK SIM card. So it's been a really good cost saver for us. Yeah. The next question is, I'm sure you hear a lot of new British words. Do you have a favorite? So I'll start by saying I don't really have a favorite word, but I do like putting my views in words like favorite and neighborhood. It makes me feel like I'm British or something.
Yeah.
And how about you? Do you have a good word?
I don't.
The question is, are you still taking your Italian lessons online?
Yep, we take it weekly with a group of five students total, and our teacher is an Italian guy who lives in Sweden, and one of the other students lives in Sweden, I think, and then 2 people in the US, and then us here.
So the last question is it a scone or a scone?
It's scone.
There's a big debate about how you pronounce it. So even when we were up in York, we were in a hotel, and at the front desk as you checked in, they asked you, we're taking a survey and we need to know if it's a scone or a scone. And
these were Brits, and they didn't really have a consensus on it. It's scones.
If you have any other questions, let us know. Put them in the comments. Is that where you want them? And we'll look through the comments and see. And then perhaps in a few weeks, we'll do another episode like this. So we hope you have a great day and enjoy and stay safe. Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.